My beloved child, can you sense it? The very heartbeat of heaven quickens with anticipation. There is an urgency in the spiritual realm, a divine pulse that beats with purpose and intention. This is not a moment for complacency or delay. I am stirring your spirit, awakening you to the immediacy of my presence and provision. Feel the rhythm of my love, the cadence of my grace. It pulses through the universe, through your very being. This urgency is not born of fear or lack, but of abundance and opportunity. I am calling you to attention, to awareness, to action. The time is now, my child. The moment is ripe with potential. In this urgency, there is excitement. Can you feel the electricity in the air? It's the charge of my power, ready to be released into your life. This is not a time for hesitation or doubt. It's a season of bold faith and courageous steps. The urgency you feel is my spirit, compelling you forward, urging you to seize the blessings I have prepared. Do not mistake this urgency for pressure or stress. It is the loving nudge of a father who sees opportunities you have yet to recognize. It's the gentle push towards greatness that I know lies within you. This divine urgency is a gift, a wake-up call to the incredible possibilities that await you. Let this sense of urgency sharpen your focus and heighten your awareness. Be alert to the signs and wonders I am placing in your path. The pulse you feel is the very rhythm of heaven, inviting you to dance to its beat. Embrace this urgency, for it is the precursor to miracles. Hear me now, my precious one. Let my words resonate in the depths of your soul. I am not a distant deity, unconcerned with your daily needs. I am your provider, intimately involved in every aspect of your life. This is not a mere statement. It is a declaration of my character, my commitment to you. When I say I am your provider, I am reminding you of our relationship. You are my child, and I am your loving father. Just as a parent delights in meeting the needs of their offspring, I find joy in providing for you. It is not a burden to me, but a pleasure. I am not limited by earthly constraints or resources. My provision comes from the infinite storehouse of heaven. Understand the weight of this declaration. I am not one of many providers in your life. I am the provider. All good things come from my hand. Even when provision seems to come through earthly channels, I am the source. I orchestrate circumstances, move hearts, and align resources to meet your needs. This declaration is also an invitation to trust. When you truly believe that I am your provider, worry and anxiety lose their grip on your heart. You can rest in the assurance that I am watching over you, anticipating your needs before you even express them. My provision is not reactive, it is proactive. Let this truth sink deep. I am your provider, not just in times of abundance, but in seasons of lack. Not only in your moments of faith, but even in your moments of doubt. My provision is not dependent on your performance, but on my unchanging love for you. Embrace this reality and watch as it transforms your perspective on every situation you face. My child, when I speak of supplying your needs, know that my provision is not meager or barely sufficient. I am the God of abundance, and my supply is overflowing. I do not merely meet your needs, I exceed them. My provision is lavish, extravagant, and beyond your imagination. Consider the lilies of the field and the birds of the air. If I clothe the flowers with beauty and feed the sparrows with care, how much more will I provide for you, my precious child? My provision for you is not an afterthought. It is a central expression of my love. My supply is unwavering. It does not fluctuate with the economy or change with circumstances. When the world experiences lack, my provision remains steadfast. In times of plenty and in times of scarcity, I remain your constant source. My abundance is not subject to market forces or human limitations. I supply all your needs, not just some, not just the obvious ones, all. I see the needs you haven't even recognized yet. I provide for your physical necessities, your emotional well-being, your spiritual growth, and your relational fulfillment. My provision is holistic, addressing every facet of your being. Understand that my provision often goes beyond what you think you need. I see the bigger picture of your life and destiny. Sometimes, what I supply may not make sense in the moment, but trust that it is precisely what you need for where I am taking you. My provision is always purposeful, always timely, always perfect. Beloved, hear the urgency in my voice. I am highlighting the preciousness of time, the importance of this very moment. When I say just 24 hours, I am calling your attention to the immediate opportunity before you. This is not about limitation, but about focus and action. In the span of a single day, lives can be transformed. In 24 hours, destinies can shift. I am the God who created time, and I can compress eternity into a moment. Do not underestimate what I can do in a day when you align yourself with my purposes. This declaration of just 24 hours is a call to heightened awareness. It's an invitation to see each hour, each minute, as pregnant with possibility. In the next 24 hours, miracles await, breakthroughs linger on the horizon, and divine appointments are scheduled in my calendar for you. Don't miss out. This is not a threat, my child, but a loving admonition. I have prepared blessings for you, tailored specifically to this season of your life. They are time-sensitive, not because my love expires, but because certain opportunities are ripe for this moment. I don't want you to look back with regret, wondering what could have been if you had acted. Let this 24-hour perspective infuse your day with purpose and expectancy. Approach each hour as a gift, each interaction as a potential miracle. Be alert. Be ready. The provision I have for you in this day is unique and irreplaceable. Seize it with both hands, with all your heart. My precious one, I want you to grasp the nearness of my blessings. Heaven's treasures are not distant or out of reach. They are close, tangible, at your very fingertips. You don't need to strain or struggle to access them. They are within your grasp, waiting for you to reach out and take hold. These treasures I speak of are not mere material possessions. They are the riches of my kingdom, peace that surpasses understanding, joy that defies circumstances, love that transforms hearts, wisdom that illuminates paths. These are the true treasures, more valuable than gold or precious stones. When I say these treasures are at your fingertips, I am inviting you to a life of intimate connection with me. My presence, my power, my provision, they are not far off. They are as close as your next breath, as near as your heartbeat. You don't need to journey to a far-off land or perform heroic feats to access them. They are here, now, within reach. Imagine for a moment, my child, that you are standing in a room filled with priceless treasures. They surround you on every side. This is the reality of your spiritual position. You are immersed in an atmosphere of heavenly abundance. All you need to do is open your eyes to see it. Extend your hand to grasp it. Let this truth stir your faith. The distance between you and your miracle is not as great as you might think. The provision you need, the breakthrough you seek, the answer to your prayer, they are at your fingertips. Reach out in faith and watch as heaven's treasures become your tangible reality. My beloved, consider this my personal reminder to you. In the busyness of life, in the whirlwind of daily responsibilities, it's easy to forget the miracles that await your touch. So I am reminding you now, reach out and grasp what I have prepared for you. Remember, my child, that miracles are not just for biblical times or for special people. They are for you here and now. The same power that parted the Red Sea, that brought water from a rock, that multiplied loaves and fishes, that power is available to you, but you must reach out and take hold of it. When I say reach out, I am calling you to active faith. Passive wishing or idle hoping is not enough. I am inviting you to stretch beyond your comfort zone, to extend yourself in trust and expectation. The miracles are there, but they require your participation, your willingness to receive. Grasping these miracles means holding on tightly, not letting doubt or fear shake them from your grip. It means clinging to my promises even when circumstances seem to contradict them. It means maintaining your hold on hope even when the world tells you to let go. Let this reminder echo in your heart throughout your day. With every challenge you face, with every need that arises, hear my voice urging you, Reach out and grasp the miracle. It's there, waiting for you. Don't let it pass you by. This is your moment to experience the supernatural in your everyday life. My dear one, understand the intentionality behind my provision. These blessings, these miracles, these answers to prayer, they are not random occurrences. They have been carefully prepared specifically for you. Long before you recognized your need, I was already arranging your supply. When I say these gifts are prepared for you, I want you to grasp the personal nature of my provision. These are not generic blessings meant for just anyone. They are tailor-made, crafted with you in mind. I know your heart, your dreams, your deepest desires. I have taken all of this into account in my preparation. Imagine a beautifully wrapped gift with your name on it. It's been chosen with care, wrapped with love, and set aside just for you. This is how I want you to see my provision. It's personal, it's purposeful, and it's perfect for you. But like any gift, it must be claimed to be enjoyed. These prepared blessings are waiting. They are not hidden or out of reach, but they do require your action. They wait for your faith to rise up, for your hand to be extended, for your heart to be open to receive. They wait for you to align yourself with my will, to position yourself in the place of blessing. Do not let what I have prepared for you go unclaimed. Don't allow doubt, fear, or unworthiness to keep you from what is rightfully yours as my child. These gifts are part of your inheritance. They are waiting for you to step forward and say, "Yes, this is for me. I receive it with gratitude." My beloved child, I want you to grasp the constancy of my provision. It is not sporadic or unpredictable. In every moment, in every breath, my provision is here. It is as consistent as the air you breathe, as reliable as the rising of the sun. When I say, in every moment, I am inviting you to a new level of awareness. Too often, you look for my provision only in times of great need or crisis. But I am supplying your needs continually, in ways both big and small. Open your eyes to see my hand at work in every aspect of your life. My provision is here in the mundane moments of your day, in the strength to rise in the morning, in the food on your table, in the skills you use at work. It's present in the smile of a friend, in the unexpected encouragement, in the quiet moments of peace. These are not coincidences. They are my provision for you. In times of struggle, when you feel overwhelmed or uncertain, remember this truth. My provision is here, even now. It may not always look the way you expect, but it is always sufficient, always on time. I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating circumstances, aligning resources to meet your needs. Let this awareness transform how you move through your day. In every moment, look for my provision. Expect it, recognize it, give thanks for it. As you do, you'll find yourself living in a constant state of wonder at my goodness and faithfulness. My provision is not just a future promise, it is a present reality. My precious child, hear the urgency in my heart. The provision I have for you is too valuable, too important to be left unclaimed. I am stirring you to action, to awareness, lest these blessings slip away unnoticed and unused. When I say, don't let it slip away, I am calling you to be vigilant, to be expectant. My provision often comes in unexpected packages, at unexpected times. It may not always be obvious or flashy. Sometimes it's subtle, easily overlooked if you are not paying attention. Train your spiritual eyes to recognize my hand at work,